Robert Quinn and Kim Cameron created a model of 4 organisational cultures. It's called a competing values framework because it is based on 2 pairs of opposite values. The first pair of competing values are stability and flexibility, the competition between more controlling organisations and more agile ones. The second pair of competing values are an inward-looking focus and an outward-looking focus. Concerns for internal matters or external matters. This gives us a classic 2x2 4-box model, which we'll look at in this video. Quinn and Cameron give us 4 distinct quadrants or cultural types. And the first of these is the clan culture. This culture is collaborative and nurturing. Members of the organisation see themselves as part of one big family. Within this culture, leadership takes a light touch, with a large emphasis on coaching and mentoring and support and guidance. Clan culture organisations tend to be values-driven with strong traditions. And the values that they tend to espouse are things like teamwork, collaboration and support. The watchword for a clan culture is let's do it together. The adhocracy culture is outward and flexible, energetic, creative and entrepreneurial. Employees within an adhocracy culture feel like it's okay to take risks. And leaders tend to be the most innovative and entrepreneurial people in the organisation. To facilitate this, the organisation encourages experimentation and gives individuals freedom to innovate and do as they see fit. Core values reflect the need for innovation, change and agility. The watchwords for an adhocracy culture are let's do it first. Quinn and Cameron's hierarchy culture is inward and stable. It has a strong structure and tends to exert a high degree of control over its members and the things that they do. The work environment tends to be formal with strict procedures, processes and policies. So the role of leadership is largely around coordinating the work and monitoring performance. The values that matter are efficiency, predictability, consistency, uniformity. This is, if you like, the precise opposite of the adhocracy culture. The result is that change is very slow in hierarchical organisations, and you should recognise this description in many bureaucratic and governmental organisations. For them, the watchwords are let's do it right. Quinn and Cameron's 4th type of organisation has a market culture. It is outward focused and stable. It is focused on competing with other organisations and achieving results, which means that leaders have to be tough, competitive and assertive. The organisation comes together around a common goal of beating its rivals. And sometimes to do this, leaders feel they have to be demanding of the time and the energy of their staff. Everything in market organisations is driven by a need for market share and profitability. So their watchwords are something like, let's just do it. Quinn and Cameron have argued that flexible organisations are more successful in the modern world than their more rigid, stable cousins. And this is because they can adapt more readily to changing circumstances. They can accommodate different subcultures within the organisation that are needed to address particular problems. Because while an organisation may have one dominant culture, it's almost certain that in a big organisation, different departments, different parts of the organisations will have different subcultures with different positions among these competing values. For example, one might expect an accounting department to have a strongly hierarchical culture, whilst the development team may work much better with an adhocracy culture. Quinn and Cameron's model is an easy one to understand. It takes two of the most important values axes and gives us four very simple, very easy to recognise cultural types. If you want to think about what the culture is for your organisation and for the different parts of your organisation, this is a great model to start with. Please do give us a thumbs up if you like this video. There's loads more great management courses content to come, so please do subscribe to our channel. And of course, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of it. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, keep learning.